Hey guys, on a residential job here putting in culverts in this driveway. I've struggled a little bit figuring out a good way to do this without kind of crushing the culverts. So usually we can get them in and pack them in with wet clay, whatever's on site, and then when the trucks come to put gravel on, that's when things can get really messed up. And so we have an uphill ditch, and if you only have so much room to actually push that down into the ground, so then you lose depth on top of the culvert, which doesn't hold the culvert real secure when the dump trucks come. So I figured out a little bit better way to do it, and I've been doing it a couple times. The last few times I put in culverts like this, and I just wanted to show you guys. Maybe some of you know this, maybe not, but it might be helpful to you, or you can take parts of it or whatever to help. So that's what this video is about. So here's this driveway job. We just put a culvert down there, and we've got this one here. So what I'll do is I'll lay the culvert in there nice and flat, get it lined up straight, put dirt on the first culvert, and just pack a little bit on each side, not on the top. Pack a little bit on each side, and then push the second culvert piece. So this has a 15-foot piece added on. Well, we had like a 12-foot piece, and then I needed a 15-foot piece. So I pushed this piece in with the bucket. So don't put dirt on that one. Click it in with a bucket, and then we pack each side. I cover the whole thing with dirt, and then I put a mound down each side. All right. And so there would have been a mound like right here on this side, and then here on this side. And so then I pack them in with the bucket. You know, I go through here and pack it in with the bucket. And then what I do, and what I've been doing, is I rebuild the mound, and I make it a big mound. You know, at least a foot tall. Don't put it over the top of the pipe, because you've only got like a foot of clay there. So if you put a mound like this on here, and you do it on each side, build it nice and big, build it tall, then you'll see what happens. If you drive over that with the excavator, it'll just push it right away, and it'll disappear. And some of it probably goes out the sides a little bit. But the goal is to get the sides packed down and around the culvert, because that's what gives it structure. If the bottom and the sides of that culvert are compacted, then the top has a very difficult time crunching down, because what it has to do is push the sides out. And since I don't have dry material and, you know, jumping jack and plate tamp and all that stuff, we don't have testers that are concerned about that. We're just doing a residential job. It'll be fine. It'll dry up. They're not going to have heavy weight on it. That kind of stuff. This is just kind of a quick way to do it. That I've found to be really helpful. So it works pretty good. I just thought I'd let you know. This is kind of what I do. I scrape the center off, because I don't want to push the center down. That'll crush the pipe. Because I only have a foot of clay on there, and it's soft clay. And then what you do is you just drive over it. And you can do this a couple times if you have to. Yeah, so there you can kind of see it leaves the center, but it pushed that down, you know, it pushed it down 10 inches on each side. That one almost came level with the center. So if you track it in that way, that's pretty hard, and that's about the best you can get with a bucket and kind of wet clay. And it's a good way to put the culvert in. We can come look at it and see. So I don't see any deformation. A little bit maybe on this side. It's hard to see just from the weight of the track, but it can be a lot worse. So that's how I've been putting them in. Thanks, guys.